How's it going, everyone? I hope you're having a great day. Um, Today I wanted to make a video on what my perception of the Iran war is. So, Iran and America are basically in a propaganda war, and it's hard to kind of manipulate people nowadays because of just how information is shared through the internet. Like, you can't it's a lot harder than it used to be. Now, maybe I'm wrong about this and I have been manipulated, but it would be Iran who has done the manipulation in this case because for, from my, well, actually, kind of, because this is more complicated than good guys versus bad guys. Um, so here's how I perceive this war. Trump right now is basically running out of time to say that, hey, we're winning, hey, this war is good for us. And he needs to be able to say that quickly, because if it gets to the midterm elections, he's going to lose because this war is unpopular and prices are through the roof. So if oil prices are through the roof, the war is unpopular, and Trump's campaign promises, which he won on, were no war and better economy. So he said those two things. He's currently failing at both of them, and when the midterm election comes around, when the midterm elections come around, he's basically going to lose all of his power. He's going to be what's called a lame duck president. So that is going to make the next 2 years of his presidency a lot less exciting, you could say. But for him, it's going to be, well, terrible, because he has no power to do well. He's going to require so much more approval than is required now, that he basically is not going to have the power he has right now. So that's why he's so like threatening with Iran. Like, he basically wants them to submit as soon as possible because he's on a time limit. But I think they know he's on a time limit as well, and that's why they've cut off the Straits of Hormuz. They have basically blocked that off to fuck up the economy so that Trump looks like a dumbass. And then when the midterms roll around, he basically has to leave them alone because he doesn't have a choice. He's gonna, to go to war with Iran and like use nukes or whatever, he's gonna need so much approval that basically no one is going to give it to him. Like, the country is too divided for everyone to say, oh yeah, I agree with this. Especially because a lot of people think that this war is started on some bullshit. I think it's Pete Hegseth who was the Secretary of Defense or something like that, and he basically said that Iran was not an imminent threat to America. They didn't listen to him, and then I probably got the name wrong, but they didn't listen to him, so he resigned and he said, "Well, I can't support this war. This war was not started to defend America. This war, really, the reason I think this war started is because Benjamin Netanyahu said to Trump that this war is going to be another Venezuela. We're going to get this done quickly. You're going to be remembered as the president who dealt with Iran. And there's going to be oil and stuff in it for you." So, and also, Israel is going to be the dominant like economic power in that region. So therefore, your ally is now like sitting on all this oil, and it's better to have them in control of it than have somewhere that's opposed to America in control of it, like Iran. Um, so that's probably what Trump was sold on. And he was also probably told that the Iranian people, they hate their government so much that they're gonna revolt. Like, you just need to do so much, then there's gonna be a huge revolt, and then it's just gonna be easy pickings. It's basically gonna be like another Venezuela, because their people didn't like their leader, and because of that, it was so much easier to take over the country than it would be otherwise. So I think that's how it was put to Trump, and I think because it's not working out the way he planned, we're basically, Iran and America are at a stalemate where Iran and Trump, well, that's going to be a checkmate for Iran, because if this goes on for long enough, he's just going to be so unpopular that he can't do anything. And then the other point is, well, this is kind of a dangerous strategy from Iran, because if he gets desperate to the point that he uses nukes, then the world is basically fucked. So they're kind of taking a risk that he's not going to do that. But you see, if he is dumb enough to do that, then like it's like he doesn't win if he does that. It's basically, well, if I can't win, if you're gonna put me in a draw, I mean in a checkmate, and you're gonna put America in a draw, and I can't fucking be the hero and win, well then fuck you, everyone is gonna lose. America is gonna lose, Trump's gonna lose, everyone is gonna lose. So they're hoping that he's not that dumb, and to be honest with you guys, I don't think he could be that dumb. Like, if he is that dumb, then he's gonna be remembered as the worst president ever. Right now, there's some policies that people still like. There's some things that he done which were really good, honestly. One thing I remember that he did was, it's something that we need to do over here in Ireland. He made it so that it's basically, there's a limit on how many houses you can buy without like personally wanting to live there. And I think the limitation was either the amount or probably like a massive tax. But basically, he's tackled a big problem that basically stopped young people from getting a house, because it's all the older people with all the money. So they buy up all the houses, then you have to pay them rent, and then you're basically paying them rent until they die, and then they pass it on to their son or daughter, and then they play the same fucking stupid game, and you're basically fucked. But that's something that needs to be gotten rid of, because that's a complete scam, and that's not. You're basically locking a human need behind a paywall. That needs to fucking go. So Trump did make a good tackle against that shit, and that is something that I appreciate, and I hope that other countries copy that, because it was a great move. But other than that, that's all my thoughts on this war. I think there may have been one or two other things that I wanted to say on it, but I think I got the main points across. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and subscribe for more videos like this. And yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. I do apologize for not uploading. That's just, I don't know. I need to make better quality content because I make low quality content, then I get demotivated, nobody is watching it, but it's my fault because I'm not making, like, hopefully this video is a good, like, I've made good enough points that people will think the video is good. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching and goodbye.